Welcome back. You're watching news. And on the story, joining us is Leena Mogare, Director, LM Fitness Academy, and Rishi Sherikar, Sports Medicine Expert. Well, thank you both for joining us. Rishi, let me start off with you. This is the article in the Times of India which actually has Shoaib justifying the fact that Nandrolone was found. He says that I've been on asthma drugs. Now, for our viewers, tell us, is Nandrolone part of asthma drugs? Is it something totally different? Is it a steroid?
To put it very plainly and simply, it's basically two different things. Asthma, I don't have any clue about any drug by the name of Nandrolone used in asthma. So,
but is it an ingredient? It can't be.
No, no. Nandrolone, the word itself implies it's an androgenic anabolic steroid. So you can't actually tell that asthma is a medical condition. It's not. You can say use Nandrolone like salbutamol, which is used for asthma. But Nandrolone is basically used for building lean muscle, repair of tissues, increasing. Can
you make out Leena here? I mean, maybe we can run those pictures of Shoaib Akhtar as we've seen him off late, and many people have said, Leena, that just the way he looked, big, bulky, and some people say even the way he behaved. Some people say maybe he was slurring a little bit, didn't seem completely in control of himself. Also his aggression that he was beginning to show on the field. Does he give away signs there of being someone who's done this sort of...
See, I'll tell you where fitness is concerned in bodybuilding. Definitely there are signs of the same thing what we observe over here.
And look at him there, the pictures of him pitching the ball. This is a recent picture.
Right.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, but see what happens in bodybuilding, basically you see a receding hairline, a puffiness of the eyes, you see more bulk, and that can also be due to supplements also that are taken in. But here what has happened, the lab reports are positive. And I think one should respect the lab reports. That was in his bloodstream, the steroid that is found in his, it is in his bloodstream. It may be taken knowingly, unknowingly, but it is there. But and he has been tested positive.
Leena, we've had a lot of people since this scandal broke on the channel saying that perhaps they didn't know that they were taking it. Because, in South Asia, in the subcontinent, people are not that aware about these steroids, about these drugs which are performance enhancers. Can a person take Nandrolone without knowing that it is Nandrolone?
Maybe somebody must have told him it is for asthma and he's taken that.
Can that really happen? I mean, how does it come? I mean, does it have any effect, any link with asthma? I mean, if somebody, if Shoaib Akhtar says tomorrow, I'm so sorry to the Pakistan Cricket Board, I didn't know, I was given this. I mean, this is an injectable drug, so it's not like, you drink it with some, it's like not like a protein supplement.
Right, yeah.
No,
it is not, no.
Not at all.
And what would be the possible giveaways here about his being a habitual user of Nandrolone? What are the giveaways? How can you tell the person has done this?
The biggest proof that you can find is the lab report, which if a person is taking Nandrolone in mega quantities, it's not going to go out of the bloodstream at least for 6 months, because 100 mg of Nandrolone decanoate ester stays in your bloodstream for at least 21 to 25 days. And I'm sure at the first...
Is it a dependent drug? Would Shoaib Akhtar, if he was using it, he'd become dependent on it in some way?
Very much.
Is it a drug in that sense, or it's just a performance enhancing thing?
No, because the thing is, you get a different high altogether. There's a sense of well-being. There is protein retention.
Right.
The amount of protein that a person consumes is broken down slowly when you are on the drug. So obviously it builds up more stamina.
In sports, are there other instances, Rishi, of Nandrolone being used in international sport?
I think so, yes. I have Nandrolone, not specifically Nandrolone, but you can say stanozolol used by Ben Johnson. He's used it. Even Nandrolone was sometimes used by some Chinese swimmers.
It's amazing here. I mean, finally, to wrap up here, Leena, I mean, when you use a drug like this, there would be one of performance anxiety. The other thing is, of course, a sense of desperation. So somebody will say, let me go for it, and maybe even use it for 6 months, 1 year.
And basically, see, people start using this is to keep
pep
an
yourself
image.
up.
No, you have built an image that I am the fastest bowler, I am this thing, I am the, whatever. And then that fear of losing that also makes people use such kind of things. Because, like say, supposing a person is very, very slim all the time, you take that for example, and they start using fat burners to that extent that they want to maintain that image all the time.
Once you let go of it,
you're back to you're back to where you were before.
Just scary. It's so completely scary that someone like Shoaib Akhtar fell for it. Also tells a story of what pressures he's probably under, but that is not a good enough excuse. Thank you very much, Leena.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming in tonight. So no dispute on that one, at least.
None at all.
Well, that's all Minnie and I have for you tonight on News Hour. Thanks very much for being with us. We'll be back again tomorrow, same time. Goodbye.